welcome your host, Jimmy Williamson.
Host Jimmy Williamson. So you guys like jokes or whatever? Yeah. Awesome, because that's cool. Because I definitely tell a lot of jokes. So I'm gonna tell some right now. So get ready for it, guys. Strap in, because I'm your host, Jimmy Williamson. So Donald Trump tweeted yesterday that he is actually a very good guy. America tweeted back, "Yeah, don't think so, mister." All right, let's keep moving. And Kellyanne Conway, she went on CNN today and said, "Durr." And then Anderson Cooper responded by saying, "Okay, what the devil?" I know what else I got. So Russell Conwell, the president of Temple University, recently was walking by some students. He heard him say, "I go to Temple University." And he responded, he said, "Temple University, I invented that." Because he did invent that. That's true. And in Florida last week, a man did a very crazy thing. You know how people in Florida do. Florida, right? All right. Another news, I'm a great guy. I'm a good guy, I'm a good friend, a wonderful son. You could ask my mother. I'm very well acquainted with her. I'm just a really great guy. I'm nice too, I'm cool. I'm friendly, I would say so at least. You know, it's fun to hang out with me. I have a good personality. I have a lot of good things about me. I'm cool too also as well. And I'm definitely Jimmy Williamson. And I'm very cool about that. And
Hey, Sean.
Jimmy!
What are you doing, man?
What are you doing, man?
I mean...
It's Halloween. I'm you, Jimmy. I'm you for Halloween.
Like, I can kind of see the resemblance, but like...
Mustache?
But you can't host the show, man. You're our audio guy.
Audio schmally, though, but...
It's important.
I put on the suit, I rented it, and
Shows.
I wrote a lot of jokes for tonight. How'd you like the jokes, at least? Did you like the jokes?
Florida one was all right.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, but... Leave.
Leave?
Yes.
Right now?
Not in 5 minutes. Go.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Sean, everybody. Gotta love him. He's a great sport. But hey, welcome to Temple Night. All right, welcome to our special spooky, scary Halloween episode, as you can tell from my tie. Real quick, Ava Sullivan, everybody, and Noah and the Noahs. Yeah, great stuff, great stuff. Got a great show lined up for you guys, super spooky, scary, but first, got to get to some news, because that's how these shows usually work. So for starters, Amazon is reportedly designing a doorbell that would give delivery drivers one-time access to your home. Yeah. Amazon guarantees that all of your belongings will be stolen within 2 days or less. The FDA ruled that a bakery's granola list cannot list love as an ingredient. The FDA then touched the spot where their wedding ring used to be and sighed. That's sad. Starbucks has been accused of funding white supremacy due to its location in Trump Towers. So have fun telling your gender studies professor he's a white supremacist. Yeah, but I mean, look, Starbucks isn't racist. America's the one that's racist. And American runs on Dunkin'. A woman says her baby's mouth was severely burned by a cell phone charger. Even worse, the baby is still at just 5%. An Anne Frank Halloween costume has been removed from an online retailer after being blasted on social media. Still no word if Slutty Goebbels is going to be staying on the shelf. Yeah. An Alberta police dog accidentally fired a handgun found after a parking lot confrontation. No one was hurt, but it has sparked a nationwide call for the use of collar cams. And finally, a 325-pound woman killed a girl by sitting on her. Police have identified the murderer as Yo Mama. That one's my favorite. All right, we got a great show lined up for you guys tonight. We got Temple's homecoming king and queen here, and we also got comedy from Brendon Creek, so stick around. We'll be right back with a great show, so stay tuned. Tonight, yeah, let's cut the music real quick. I don't know. I wanna start things off on a little bit more of a serious note. On this exact episode, exactly 1 season ago, we lost a very dear member of the show, and I just want to take a moment.
God, Jimmy, I didn't know that. Was it a writer, a producer?
No, it was the desk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go on.
He went by the name of Desky, and he was a good old desk. Kept a lot of demons in his drawers, though. Desk drawers, not like underwear drawers, because some people call underwear drawers. But yeah, he was a good old desk. But eventually, the old razzle-dazzle of show business got to be too much for him, and he had to ask a dear friend to take his life. Ever since that day, he's been our trusty old desk.
What do you mean he asked? He's a desk.
Yeah, well, he could talk. That old Desky was really one in a million. So I figured it would be fitting if we just took a moment of silence out of his memory.
Yeah, let's let him rest in peace.
Silence, seriously. Shut up! I sent something. It's a present. Who are you, spirit?
Some dear friend you are!
Desky?
It's I, Desky! I have risen from the dark mahogany pits of hell, and I'm here to tell you, you're a weenie! And you don't deserve this show, Jimmy!
Excuse me?
Shut up, Bridget! Wait, you don't have hair like cascading waterfalls of gold! Jimmy, you didn't kill Bridget, too!
No, I'm actually Ava, but you can call me Ava. The Q is silent. But Jimmy, are you the one that killed him?
Okay, first of all, he asked me to do it. And secondly, with Bridget, she's just really busy this semester. She didn't really have time to do the show. But, like, you said I was your best friend. What the hell?
You could have said no when I asked you to kill me, Jimmy! And I was being melodramatic. It's kind of my thing. I'm a talking desk. But you messed up, and now it's your turn to die!
Well, this is escalating.
What do you mean it's my time to die?
Do you know what desk hell is like, Jimmy? Do
No.
you know who sits on me now in hell? It's Leno, and he sucks!
Leno isn't dead.
He's dead to me!
I mean, I prefer Fallon anyway.
Christ, you would.
Shut up! Shut up, shut up, shut up, you two! I'm back, baby, and I'm here to do some murder! Jimmy, your time has come, and I'm here to reclaim my place among the living. But first, your soul! Go ahead, Jimmy, reach down and give me a squeeze!
Excuse me?
My left drawer! You know, the one you so coldly ripped my heart out of! I left you a little gift!
I don't know, I do like gifts. What am I looking for? Wait, what the hell? Desky! What is this? Have you succumbed to peer pressures in hell?
Anyone got $1?
Take a little sniff, Jimbo!
Drugs, Desky, I just can't get behind this. This is a family show.
Come on, it's the only thing that makes you feel alive! I won't tell.
Alright, well. Wait. Desky, this smells like anthrax.
Hell yeah, it is! Breathe deep, Jimbo! Feel that sweet release!
No, Desky, no! I don't want to die! What would happen to the show?
What about the show, Jimmy? The show sucks! You think you're the cow's meow now that you have a house band?
Desky!
We are Noah and the Noahs.
What? What the hell kind of name is that? No, really. Who named him?
I mean, we had a Twitter poll.
What? Oh, this proves my point. This show is low culture. You don't deserve this. It's my time to shine. Ava, the dagger.
Wait, what?
Jimmy,
No.
No, take me. I'm the real Jimmy.
I'm sorry. Jimmy, look,
I'm the real Jimmy.
it's
the real
it's
Jimmy.
for the best.
Do it. Do it now, Ava. Strike Jimmy down.
Do it! Strike Jimmy!
Me.
Strike Jimmy now!
Get
Do
me,
it!
get me,
Go,
They
get
just
it,
look so
get it.
much alike.
Ow!
Did it work?
I don't.
Here's Dusty.
Get him! Go! People! Okay, well, I guess we'll be right back with more Tumble Tonight. Welcome back to Temple Tonight. Ava.
Jimmy.
All right, so about how you tried to stab me with an enchanted dagger and turn me into a desk. The hell?
Yeah. I had to do what I had to do, Jim. You
Okay,
know?
well, I'm gonna do what I gotta do, and I'm gonna find myself a new co-host.
What's that you say, Jimbo? A new co-host?
Yes, I did, Noah!
What am I supposed to do now?
Oh, hey, I got an idea. Why don't we use this in-studio dating game set that is conveniently staged here to determine who your new co-host will be?
Awesome, let's do it!
All right, here's the game, kid. It's kind of like an analog Tinder. Load in 3 potential candidates, ask them questions anonymously, and then find your one true love. Oh, I mean co-host. Now, Jimmy, close your eyes and ears while we introduce our contestants to the audience.
You got it, Noah.
All right, let's meet Jimmy's contestants. Contestant number 1 is a world-famous insult comic with a record number of restraining orders. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Don Tickles. Contestant number 2 claims to be a human insect. Ladies and gentlemen, Bugman. And the lovely contestant 3. All right, Jimmy, come on out. Hey.
All right, great stuff. Who's our top seed out there, Noah?
I couldn't say.
Okay, then let's get right into it. So, opening question. Where would you guys take me on our first date?
Contestant 1.
Well, I ain't taking that Nazi stash in public. Why don't we just shave it off and use the individual strands to take those little tootsies of yours to Tickletown?
Contestant 2.
I'd take you to the park, and we could dig a bunch of holes, and dig a bunch of holes, and then for dinner we could eat the dirt from the holes.
3.
I think I would take you to an escape room and just leave when you aren't looking.
All great responses. Jimmy, you want to weigh in here?
Well, I enjoyed the creativity of the first 2 answers, but I myself am a well-manicured individual, so I think I'd probably prefer a shovel. And why the hell did the third voice sound so familiar?
Well, Jimmy, you know we can't reveal any of the contestants to you yet.
It better not be Ava.
You got any more questions?
Yeah, since you bring it up. Okay, if we were dating, hypothetically, what would be a cute nickname you would have for me?
Let's go backwards this time. Contestant number 3.
Well, considering our history, the most well-suited nickname I could think of would be Tiny Tim, but like teeny, tiny Tim.
Contestant number 2.
Call you Mr. Jimmy and Tony. Feel good in there. Just keep him in there all the time because you only live 2 or 3 times, so it doesn't matter.
Contestant number 1.
Well, I'm sure you already get disgrace from your parents, so I would call you my little squirmy because of all the squirming you'll do when my fingers slip through those little cozy toesies.
Yes, Jimmy does look quite ticklish.
What the hell? What? Don't.
Jimmy, you got any more questions you wanna ask?
Yeah, sure. Let me think for a second. All right, I got one. What is your favorite thing about me and why?
Back to you, contestant 1.
Well, maybe it's your little piggy that went to the market. Or maybe your little piggy that went home. Or how about all your little piggies when I tickle them in that pimple face of yours, gasp for air?
Contestant 2.
Jimmy, I think my favorite thing about you is that you're a good guy and a good friend, and also you're just a really nice guy too, and you're nice too as well, and also you're very cute, as well as good too, and you're handsome as well, and also you're a good friend too as well. So I just want you.
Contestant number 3.
I really like your horrible taste in gifts. I mean, really? A sock slider for a 6-month anniversary?
So, Jimmy, which contestant do you think you're gonna go with?
Honestly, Noah, I want to say contestant 2 spoke to me the most.
Yeah, come easy. Give you a hint where I live. A hole in the ground with a bunch of dirt in it, with a hole with bugs in it.
You see, contestant 2, I'm allergic to bugs.
Oh, sorry. You got lots of bugs and I can't take you home, so therefore I can't be a new co-host because the bugs are just. I'm a bunch of bugs, so I can't take you there. So.
All right. Contestant number 1.
I was just using this to get a little closer to your toes. Ugh. I don't want to host your stupid show, you hockey puck.
Contestant number 1, come on. Do I have to go back to Ava? That was the whole point of this entire show.
Haha, your plan was foiled, Jimmy. I was destined to be your co-host all along. Thank you, Noah. Thanks. Yeah, no, thank you.
Sucks.
Yeah. So, we'll be right back after these messages.
Good evening, Temple Tonight. All right, let's get right into it. We are going to play a game. This is how it works. I am going to show you the first half of a video. I want you at home to guess what is going to happen next, okay? You up for it? Excellent. All right, so here's my friend Matt Ward. All right, so I want you to guess, is he going to A, put that dog down? B, put down that dog? Or C, is he going to put down that dog? Okay, so go ahead and lock in your answers, or don't. It doesn't matter. You're talking to a screen.
Is he going to put his dog down? Okay, so A, B, or C? What?
I would hope it would be A.
I guess B?
Same thing. I will say C.
He's gonna put down his dog, B.
You think B?
B.
Alright, lock in B.
Trash dog. You're worthless. You're fat. You're not cute. You smelly dog. You stink. You're a trash dog. You stink. You're smelly. Piece of trash. Trash dog. You don't even look at me. Ah, there you go. Ah.
Looks like it was option 2. I'm sorry. Hey, congratulations. You were correct.
Yes.
You don't win anything. Hey, you got it. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm sorry, Jimmy. You're trash. You're a trash contestant. Ooh. Sorry. We were looking for option B. Hey, if you chose option B, congratulations. You were right. Of course, you haven't actually won anything. It doesn't work that way. It's kind of a fake game. But that's okay. Most things in life are fake, and that's just something we deal with. Either way, have a great day.
It's fun. All right, here on Tumble Tonight, we take a special care to connect with each and every one of our viewers. So tonight, we wanted to take the time and celebrate that relationship. I apologize. So Ava, if you wouldn't mind grabbing the bag over there. Some of our writers took the time to compile some of their favorite tweets from over the course of the season, so we figured why not take the time to just read a couple of them and see what the fans have to say about the show.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Gotta love some good old-fashioned fan interaction, right?
Yeah, all right. Jimmy looks like a pimple that grew up in the 90s.
No.
I could see it.
Check the bag again. There's got to be something better.
Jimmy looks like he got all C's in high school and disappointed his whole family by not becoming a racist cop. Jimmy looks like he doesn't know how to write in cursive, so he just connects the letters afterwards.
Hey, it's tough.
Jimmy's face looks like God tried to autocorrect my butthole.
Oh, come on.
Jimmy, these tweets are excellent.
They're really mean.
All right, well, let's just see. One time, Jimmy asked out a girl, and she was like, what? And he was like, oh, nothing. And she was like, did you just ask me out? And he was like, oh, no. And she was like, okay, good, because if you did, I would have said no.
Enough! Enough! Come on.
John Wayne Gacy called. He wants his mustache back.
All right, seriously, guys. Like, come on, dig deep. There's got to be something. It's not that big of a bag.
Jimmy, you know what this is?
What?
We just got a death threat. We just got a death threat. We just got a death threat. Wonder who it's from.
Am I that bad?
Oh, man. Yeah. I don't know.
All right. This isn't fun anymore.
Well, Jimmy, this tweet's actually pretty specific.
What do you mean by specific?
Well, it just says repent.
For what?
I don't know, Jimmy, you a big fan of sin? Yeah. Take a look at that one.
Eye for an eye, sugar booger. Don't sleep tonight. The hell?
Don't sweat it, Jimmy. It's Halloween. You know how people on the internet can be.
Nah, I think I know what this is, Ava. I don't like it.
All right, well, let's look at this one last tweet. Jimmy, there's this is a picture. Jimmy, this is you.
What the hell?
Time to die, Jimmy!
Desky, no! Someone get him! Seriously! He has a knife! Oh. Thank you? Alright, we'll be right back with, what is it? Kaylin Allen and Cheryl Sesse. Yeah.
And comedy from...
Brendon Creek. I was gonna say that. Welcome back to Temple Tonight. I'm very excited to introduce our first guest tonight. We got Kaylin Allen and Cheryl Sesse from, they're the two king and queen of Temple University, so to speak. The homecoming king and queen, everybody. All right, sorry. Didn't do the best job on that introduction.
No, you're fine.
All right, so since we're talking about introductions, I wanted to get something out of the way to start all this. As you are king and queen, I'm Jimmy Williamson. I'm the host of Temple Tonight, and I'm the king of this show.
Wonderful.
Okay, you can have it.
Great to know.
This
Yes,
production
yes.
studio is my kingdom, and I
Oh,
rule
okay.
with an iron fist.
Okay, so we're your guests of honor.
Yes, very much
Alright,
so.
I'll
Wonderful.
And as guests of honor in my domain, there's one thing I ask of you.
Okay, what is that?
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee and show your allegiance to me as the king of Temple Tonight, because I was so kind to allow you on the show.
Oh.
As a king and queen, royalty respecting royalty.
I can give you a courtesy.
I would appreciate a knee.
A knee.
Knee. Yeah, we don't really bow
Not
for
to
other
the
people.
Right.
You're gonna make this interview difficult.
You're about to ask that.
No respect? Is that how we're
No,
starting?
no, it has nothing to do with that. But as you said, of Temple University, so you know that means you're under our jurisdiction.
Out. So king and queen of, so homecoming king and queen, I should say. How does that even happen?
You want to take it?
Yeah.
Well,
Good. Is there like an election or something, or?
basically you apply, and if you qualify based off of the application, and after they go through everything, they choose you for an interview, and that's when your process officially begins.
There's
then-
an election, so
Oh, I guess that makes like 2 elections I didn't vote in.
maybe.
What powers, I guess, come with your crown, so to speak? Like, what benefits come with being homecoming king and queen?
Well, we
Because
are
honestly,
kinda,
like, it is a position that fascinates the hell out of me.
Yeah. Well, basically, so if an org or anybody needs like a host for an event, then they will call us. We're kind of like the designated
Oh,
host.
so
I
you
guess.
guys are like the official host of Temple University.
Yeah, I guess. So if
What
they
am
ever
I
need-
doing with this little gig?
I'll take over your
Yeah.
job soon.
Yeah, I need to step it up. You guys just like host the university.
I don't know. I haven't got any calls yet. So, I
But
don't
don't worry,
know.
they're coming. Trust me, they're coming. I didn't think I'd be getting someone like royalty onto our show, but hey, here you are.
Well, thank you.
We also participate in community service. So, like with MCPB, we will combine with their community service chair and do community service at Temple and also probably the Philadelphia area.
So what kind of community service have you guys done so far? Or have you not even gotten to that?
Well, as of with the connection in MCPB, not now, but we have some things coming up, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Yes.
And we can
Okay.
do things individually. So.
Right.
But still got to keep it hush-hush for the time being, or?
Well, it's more so because homecoming was just 2 weeks ago, so we're
True.
still very much just getting into the groove of everything. Because like we went to the homecoming game, so we've been mostly doing a lot of publicity things right now, a lot of interviews and stuff like that. So.
Do you guys get like a throne room or anything?
No, I wish.
Throne room.
You got one?
I have a green room.
No, that's not the same.
It's close. It's kind of like a throne room. There's chairs.
Yeah, no.
So did you guys actually get a crown or anything?
Yeah.
Or?
We did.
Oh, you
Yeah.
did?
Yeah,
did
we
you
both
bring?
got crowns.
Did you bring it with you?
No.
Ah.
They're really cheesy. we don't really take them around. We actually did an
Really?
interview
I
for
would
the
wear that
yearbook.
if someone gave me a crown I earned, I would wear that everywhere. Like and I would get a custom-made scepter to go with it. Like I would go all out, cape and everything.
I did wear mine though all weekend, pretty much.
Yeah, as you
Yeah.
should. I mean,
I didn't.
are you embarrassed of it? I
no,
mean,
well, the
heavy
day.
weighs the head who wears the crown. So
Yeah, I get that. But when actually on the Friday that we did the whole homecoming parade and everything, I did like wear it to class and it was so awkward. Like I was just sitting in class with this red crown on in the middle of everyone. Everybody was just staring at me. I was like, yeah, nah, this has to go.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
actually, I agree, because then everybody was like, is it your birthday? And I'm like,
are crowns
No.
customary on birthdays?
that's what I
Yes.
guess so. Really?
Most people do.
Most
When I was
people,
in high school, people used to wear crowns all the time.
For their birthday.
I
Again,
thought it
what
was
the hell am
stupid.
I doing? I'm like, you guys are opening my eyes to so much.
We're gonna get you a crown for your birthday.
Please do.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that was a couple months ago, but like, hey, I'm
Next
holding
year.
Next year. Next year.
Next year.
All right. So I don't know. What big things do you have coming up as Homecoming King and Queen?
Right now, I'm working on a community service project, so I'm planning right now a holiday cabaret
Ooh.
so that we can raise money for hurricane victims and stuff like that. So that's what I'm working on as far as what's next for me.
Speaking of a cabaret, though, I have in my notes that you were actually a judge, a celebrity judge on a drag show.
Well, I guess if you want to call me a celebrity, go ahead.
I mean, at this point, yeah.
But no, for National Coming Out Week, I was the judge for the drag show here on campus.
Oh, how was that?
Oh, it was great. It was wonderful. It was a packed house. It was at T-Pack, so yeah.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
Very
I've been doing this for a while.
All right, Sho, you got any big plans coming up?
Well, I'm actually going to start joining the praise and worship team for Chosen 300 on Sunday mornings at 9:30. So we're going to like worship to the homeless and yeah. Yes.
All right, that's some pretty exciting
I'm a
stuff you got.
saint.
Man, royalty and saintlyhood. You're just checking off all the boxes, aren't you?
Thank you.
All right, so I guess what made you guys want to actually go out and try to become, well, I guess just go out for Homecoming King and Queen? Like, what, just, you wanted to aspire for something bigger, or?
Well, for me, for Homecoming Royalty, I really thought that it was something that I could do and do well in. So when I tried out, I was like, oh, I'm gonna do it. And then I did it, and it was like, I won. I was like, I won. Like, you know? So basically my inspiration kind of came from just knowing that I can do this, and, you know, and just achieving it was just that much greater.
Yeah, I guess for me, well, actually, I wasn't even initially thinking of doing it. People told me to do it because I was already very involved on campus. I'd already done a lot. People knew me a lot through social media and stuff like that. And so I was like, I guess, you know, it's senior year, why not do it? And I also thought it was a great opportunity to network across campus,
Sure.
you know, and also be given that platform rather than trying to establish that platform or find that platform, you know?
All right. So do you guys plan to rule in peace and harmony or fear and corruption?
It depends.
Oh, I was going to do the peace and harmony. I was going to hold your hand and hold it up like
Right,
this.
I do the dirty
It
work. She
depends.
does the good work. Can't you tell?
I mean, if you have the opportunity to be corrupt, why not?
To an extent.
To an extent. But hey, it comes with its perks like money and stuff.
Don't feed into
That-
him.
You're right.
Money?
You're on a team. Don't feed into him.
I'm
Okay.
devil on your shoulder. Listen to me. Party! All right. Well, while I'm on the topic of corruption, do you guys have any like servants or underlings that you kind of have like do your bidding? I mean, I'm just thinking of like classic royalty.
No.
I don't have
Court
any
jester or
servants.
anything?
No, we pretty much
No.
do
Need
everything
one?
ourselves. You wanna join our team?
Wait,
I mean-
it's not that easy. He has to put an application.
Yes, you would.
Depends. Are you going to be corrupt?
It
No.
depends. It depends. It depends. Well, you know, we may come through a situation where we have to, you know, do what we have to do, but we'll see. But you should still apply.
I definitely will consider it, and that's a lot of really good things to have on tape. So, Caitlin Allen and Cheryl Sesse, thank you so much for being on the show. Appreciate this conversation so much. We'll be right back with comedy from Brendon Creek, so stay tuned. All right, welcome back to the Temple Tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the comedy stylings of Brendon Creek, everybody.
Thank you. How about a round of applause for the show so far? Yeah! This is fun. I'm on Tinder right now, which was not the plan. I'll tell you, I'm very lonely. I keep seeing this quote on Tinder, if you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. And I was thinking about this, and my worst is blackout drunk vomiting in a gutter with my penis exposed. And my best is just the same thing, but I'm also wearing a tie. So if you can handle me at any point, you deserve better. Shoot for the stars is what I'm saying. Been trying to smoke pot recently. I don't think I'm supposed to do that at all. I don't think I'm supposed to be a chill dude in any way. 'Cause every time I smoke pot, I have a week where thoughts occur to me like, wow, reality feels so real today. And then I panic because I'm like, oh no, reality's supposed to feel real the whole time. It's not supposed to go up and down at all. I think the problem is that we keep breeding more THC into it as time goes on. Like, it keeps getting stronger. Like in the 70s, pot was chill enough that you could smoke it all day and still be actively fighting the Vietnam War. That's crazy. If I smoke 2017 weed and I get in a Facebook argument, PTSD forever. I'm ruined. And there's dabs now. No one knows what they are, but they're out there. Those dabs, all science knows about dabs is that there's a dance named after it, and teens so into them, those teens. It's all the entire scientific knowledge of dabs. The first time I ever saw someone smoking a dab, I walked into my friend's house, and he was just hunched over in the corner heating up a light bulb. And he whipped around at me and he yelled, "This isn't crack." Which is a horrible opening argument to the is this crack or not debate. To just yell that it's not while hunched, because hunched is the most untrustworthy posture. Like that, you don't trust that guy at all. But he's like, "This isn't crack." And I was like, "Okay, what is it though?" And he was like, "Oh, this is weed, but it's for when you've been smoking it so long that it doesn't get you high anymore. And then you smoke this." And I was like, "All right, that makes sense. What happens when you smoke that so long that it doesn't get you high anymore?" And then he just got really bummed out. He was like, "Oh no, I didn't even think of that. That is 100% gonna happen to me someday." And then I didn't see that dude for like a year, and I ran into him, and he's like, "Hey man, do you remember the light bulb and everything?" And I said, "Yes." And he said, "I did smoke that so long that it doesn't do anything anymore." And I was like, "Wow, that's crazy. What do you do now?" And he was like, "Now I just went back to school." He just did drugs until he turned his life around? I'm furious about it. I don't like that at all. I'm trying to make financial goals right now for my life. Here's my new financial goal. I want to be able to afford to live in a neighborhood where I don't just find crack. Like, there doesn't have to not be crack, but I want to have to look for the crack. Like, this sounds made up, but this is my neighborhood. The other day, me and my roommates, we opened our front door, and on the front step was just a baggie of crack. And my roommate got really excited, and he was like, "Ah, sick, Coke!" And he picked it up. And he's like, "Aw, it's crack." And he threw it back down. It's another financial goal of mine, is I want to be able to afford to live with roommates who don't 100% know the difference visually between Coke and crack. I need new friends. All right, that's it for me. Thank you.
All right, Brendon Creek, everybody. All right, we want to thank Brendon Creek, and we want to thank Kaylin Allen and Cheryl Sissy for being such great sports tonight. But yeah, that's the show. Thanks for watching. Go home. You want to say anything? No. Cool. Bye.